Hey everybody, welcome to the OBT show. I'm Chris.
I don't know what that was. What was that? You're dancing. Why are you dancing?
I was in the mood. I was in the little boppity bop.
Why?
Over here.
Well, I'm Brendan and I didn't dance.
Well, good.
Because
this is a one-man solo dance.
This is not a dance podcast. And for the 5 people that listen to us.
Hey, 50 seconds into the show, you're going to get ready to merengue.
And for the 5 people that listen to us, we need to maintain no dancing. Because they have spoken. They don't like it when we dance.
They don't like it when we dance. We have gone and hit the streets and got the research.
We emailed the 4 people that listen to us. And they've gone back to us.
No dancing allowed.
No dancing allowed. And it's... I stand by our listeners.
I'm a dancing bear. I'm a big
you are a dancing bear. Isn't that a sex website?
Probably.
I think it is. I think it's thedancingbear.com.
Oh, God.
Our new sponsors.
It's
the
we can add that at the end, please.
Brought to you by dancingbear.com. Kind of a bummer way to start. But
it's important.
But it's important because you and I are both big fans of comedy. Mm-hmm. I think what one of the cool things about our friendship so far has been how we both know old school references. We are not just consumers of comedy, but I feel like, and not to sound pretentious and like a dick, but students of comedy in some ways.
We appreciate it.
And came over the news wires today. What an awesome director, writer, actor, huge influence in our lives, if I may say so on your behalf, Chris. Harold Ramis, he passed away today at the age of 69 due to heart complications stemming from, I think it was an infection of some sort.
Yeah, it was something he's been battling for a while.
And I had no idea he was battling it either.
No, I kind of caught everybody off guard today.
Huge bummer. Guy wrote and starred in Ghostbusters, Caddyshack. Animal House, Meatballs, Groundhog Day, Groundhog Day, Analyze This, which is overshadowed as how awesome it was by Analyze That, the sequel, which I don't think he was associated with.
I don't think he was associated.
And he had the last role I remember him being involved with was I think one was he played the dad in Knocked Up. He played Seth Rogen's dad.
Yeah, and there's always the echoes of Ghostbusters 3 around the corner that now
will never happen. And then I think he was in a few other things too, Harold Ramis. I feel like some smaller stuff. He's had a pretty impressive. What's one of your favorite films?
Dude, I mean, I think my most specific Halloween costume was being Egon when I was a kid, and I still watch Ghostbusters, regularly, like a couple times a year. It's he's imprinted as Egon Spangler in my head. That's Harold Ramis.
And I think for Stripes, he also wrote and directed that.
That's such a good movie.
And someone mentioned too how awesome, and it's something that is a testament how awesome he is. He had a lot of nonverbal stuff in all those films, but the looks that he gave, and I remember the scene where he is about to board the bus, and I think it's Judge Reinhold is in it too. I think and he's like, yeah, man, I'm here to kind of look at the babes, and like, babes love an army guy, and Harold Ramis like, yeah, man. He starts nodding like, cool, and I'm like, and he's not really saying much, but the way he's looking, and then he's nodding at Bill Murray like, look at this guy, is awesome, and he was such a great actor.
Oh man, he was the master of the eyebrow lift. Like he did it a few times in Ghostbusters, where he would just be looking, just be able to do the here goes the eyebrows, look around, and everyone's just doing their thing, but he has his presence.
And that opening scene where he's the ESL teacher and he's making them sing do-ra diddy diddy dum diddy do. That is the best scene. That scene and what's so awesome about it is that it's fucking timeless. You know what I mean? Like,
you can watch that.
You can watch that. It doesn't matter what time period he shot it in. Groundhog Day, you'll always watch. Meatballs is hysterical. I watched the Bill Murray speech. It doesn't matter. When he just keeps yelling, it doesn't matter who win or lose. Why are you upset? It's just so hilarious and so well done and directed. And it was just a bummer. It was such a bummer news.
I know. I saw it pop up, and I was just like, no. I just didn't want to see his picture pop up, and it popped up like 3 or 4 times in a row online. I was like, oh, you got to be shitting me. Like it's a good person too.
Yeah. It was just, I think, and Dan Aykroyd came out and had his condolences, and a lot of people on Twitter have made. Oh, that's why my mic fell. Have made condolences as well, and
that's how you know that I'm locked in on those eyes.
I know,
baby.
because we weren't even paying. I was like, why do I sound weird? But Harold Ramis, man, awesome dude. As Kevin Smith likes to say in his Hollywood Babylon podcast, when they get the Hollywood stiffs, people in Hollywood have died. A big bucket of win to that dude. Are you're kind of still bummed out? I mean, I'm bummed out too. It's sort of like
I mean, I'm glad he's not suffering anymore. That's
me too.
What's most important.
Oh, most definitely.
Definitely a loss to professionally well done, comedy and Hollywood appeal.
Because there
won't be that many like him.
And comedy kind of it's kind of in a weird spot. There isn't much to be funny. There's not a lot of funny movies, in my opinion, lately.
I mean, Lego Movie apparently is doing pretty well. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to see it this weekend. But I mean but
the R-rated comedy, you know what I mean, which he specialized in. There's nothing. I mean, The Hangover was the first one in a long time. The first one where you're like, this could be the start of something awesome. And then Hangover 2 and then Hangover 3 came out. You're like, they've destroyed the genre again. It was in a dark spot. They only did PG-13 comedies for a long, long time. And then Judd Apatow came around and started doing some stuff. But in my opinion, his stuff has always been up and down sometimes.
Yeah, it's hit and miss.
I think there's always funny things in it. But as far as critical hits, after Knocked Up, not many people are like, oh, that's a great job. Like, this is 40. I haven't seen it. I want to see it. You didn't like it?
Don't.
Yeah?
No, you don't.
That's a bummer.
It's a bummer.
Yeah?
It's not good.
Is it like Funny People?
It's bad.
Did you like Funny People?
I mean, okay, Funny People, I'll give a few more, like, decent head nods to. This is 40. No, I wish I could take that viewing experience back. Sorry, Paul Rudd.
I know, I love Paul Rudd. But I guess, it's... but anyway, Harold Ramis, man.
Harold Ramis. We salute
Cheers to you, buddy. So you and I all had changing topics. You and I hung out last night.
We did.
Yeah.
What did we do last night?
We watched WWE Elimination Chamber.
It was a serious event that could only be described by our size.
Well, that's what I love about WWE promos is that they're always over the top, like 40 pounds of steel.
40? I don't know. 40 tons.
No, 40 tons. The tiniest cage of all time.
One blow could knock over the entire thing.
40,000 pieces of base level plywood. Non-flame retardant.
I mean, I don't know. Did you have the feelings of hope going into it? Because I kind of did.
I had no feelings of hope. If you missed it, spoiler alert. Daniel Bryan lost again. Big thing in WWE is that Daniel Bryan's the man. He's so over, and they refuse. But I'm hoping that they give him a WrestleMania moment where he wins at WrestleMania.
That would be nice.
A decisive win, not a BS win.
I'm at this point. I just want him to win because I'm still kind of new into getting back into the WWE universe, and I haven't picked my allegiances yet.
No.
But watching this guy get screwed over all the time is getting kind of annoying.
It's getting really annoying. And there's a lot of interference.
Of course.
With dudes that you're like, why? Like, Kane is involved still.
Yeah.
Which is going to be dumb.
Corporate Kane,
which wearing a suit. It's sort of like an action figure. You put a little suit and tie on him, and it's Corporate Kane. Bautista won.
Ugh.
They have to do something because the problem in WWE is that they have a guy that they thought would be a big-time face, meaning the good guy, is getting booed out the building wherever he goes.
Yeah.
Because of Daniel Bryan and CM Punk type guys who earned their way in, whereas Batista just shows up, has a cup of coffee, and is a Royal Rumble winner. Nothing against Batista. I actually like Batista. I have a Batista t-shirt.
It's just bad timing.
Terrible timing. And terrible way to come back. He should have come back like The Rock did after Hollywood, and he was a heel.
Yeah, and someone in marketing should have at least just been like, look, do you see this giant tidal wave of awesome that's approaching?
Yeah.
Probably should get a boat that we could ride it on instead of walking straight into it. And they really just
walked right into it. Well, the problem also is that with the title unification, you no longer have that other championship belt.
Randy Snorton.
Yeah. I hear voices in my head, I'm dead. But I'll do a full Randy Orton
You
at
did
some point.
okay. Brendan has perfected Randy Orton's intro. It's gotten to the point where it's going to be recorded and uploaded at some point in time when he's not paying attention.
Well, if you want to do it at home, it's really easy. All you do is sing in a high-pitched voice to his song and then make observations about what you think Randy Orton's thinking. So when he's putting his belts on his shoulders, I'm like, and I put my left, one belt on my left, and then I see my friend John, and I say hi to him. So, like, he's looking at John Cena, and I think he's so dense. He's such a dense dude that he's just like, hi, John, in his head. That's what I like to imagine my Randy Orton as.
It's perfect. I died. I was like, I had tears before the event started. I'm like, this is going to be really good or really bad. Doesn't matter.
And I don't know Randy Orton. I'm sure he's very smart, but the character that he portrays looks like a dummy.
And he's snarky.
And he looks like a guy at the end of the bar that had like 90 Miller Lights and wants to fight you.
He's snarky with his snarky pose where he throws his arms up.
Yeah, but he knows that he's a jerk, which is the best part. That's why I think Randy Orton, the person, is awesome, but Randy Orton, the character, looks like a big dummy. Yeah. And we like to make fun of him. But so bummer, but tonight is a big night for WWE.
Yeah, the follow-up day is always something happens, right?
Well, and also the launch of the WWE Network.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Which...
not to be shadowed by disappointment.
Yeah. But...
what a way to launch a network by pissing off your entire fan base.
But Hulk Hogan's coming back.
Hey!
If it comes crashing down and it hurts inside.
Fabric makers everywhere, fear for ripped shirts.
And boas.
And brothers.
Listen here, brother. My Hulk Hogan and Vince McMahon are the same thing.
It's okay. They're pretty much the same person. They're so evil on the inside.
Hogan, brother.
I am a real American. When you were singing along to it, I was like, you know all the words? I'm like,
I know.
Yes, he does.
She got mad at
every child that grew up.
Yeah. And I didn't even really,
words.
Even this from when he came back in 2003 and 2004.
Yeah.
It was a fun time. And I sang along. I still sing. I'll sing along tonight. I have a meeting that I have to go to that starts at 7:30. I'm going to be out there by 8. I got an appointment to make, and that appointment is Monday Night Raw.
That's right.
But you're right. It's going to be a bummer. The WWE Network launched, though, so WrestleMania is at 41 days away. Mm-hmm. So they've got a lot of time to kind of build this thing up and see where it goes. I think they'll do a good job.
Saving some face for once.
Yeah, I see Daniel Bryan being inserted into
the match.
And I think the match is going to be the main event. And there's rumors that CM Punk will come back. I don't think he's coming back, though.
Yeah, that rumor is one of the ones I'll be like,
And I don't think he is because for a variety of reasons. One, it would be rushing a storyline, and he already did Undertaker. The only one that would make sense is if Undertaker comes back and says he wants Punk, but I don't know if anybody's clamoring for that rematch. And then he wants to be the main event, and that's not the main event.
Yeah.
So, not going to happen.
So wait, streak isn't still, it's still good, right?
Oh yeah, he's like 22-0 or something like that. Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
I don't know. They're never going to end it.
They should never touch that. It
should always be, which is always kind of fun.
Yeah.
But I don't know who
an even number is a good number to end it.
Yep.
22. That's solid.
I think Brock Lesnar is going to challenge for this streak. So you have Lesnar Taker.
Boo.
Why?
Well, who cares?
Yeah, and that's true. No one cares. But it'd be great if it was like a terrible wrestler like Santino.
That would be awesome.
That'd be kind of funny.
That would be awesome.
Or an Undertaker gauntlet match. Was that me?
That was you.
I'm so sorry. Somebody retweeted me.
Professional retweeting.
I'm not a professional. But yeah, I think the WrestleMania needs a lot of help, and I'm excited about Raw tonight. I'm going to sing along, despite what my lady says. I'm going to sing along and rip my shirt off.
Well, you're going to rip your shirt?
I'm going to rip my shirt. No.
You're just going to take it off and pretend you're like angry.
Yeah. I'm going to take it off and then pretend I'm angry, then delicately fold it again.
Then
put it away so that it doesn't get damaged and never bring it up again. But I was excited. We got to see the crowd yell at all the matches, so that was funny.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Bautista. Bautista.
I mean, there were some bright moments. There was a couple holy shit chants.
Oh, yeah. Well, the Wyatt family versus the Shield was awesome.
Yeah,
we'll probably never see that again, unfortunately. So
yeah, people were losing their shit before the match even started, and that's a good sign. That's something to capitalize on.
Yeah. There was a "This is awesome" chant.
Though. Yeah, no. We don't want the fans to be happy.
There was a "This is awesome" chant before they even got the match going. Which that match I would watch again because that was a really fun match. So overall, what would you rate Elimination Chamber?
It was better than Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
But still like lackluster at the finish.
Yeah, I agree.
I wanted my face to be inserted into the panel of audience shots of just disappointment.
I could do that.
It was like looking at the fans was the most pathetic thing in the world because no one was clapping.
No
one was cheering.
No one
They're just
liked it.
Staring and hoping that something better is going to happen to them.
Yep, and nothing better will happen.
It's just complete befuddlement. It was great though. It was good for comedy.
Yeah, it was all right.
Somebody's making a gif of it right now. They're just sitting there going, "Hey, look at all of these unhappy people."
On a loop over and over and over again.
And I mean, you can insert that to anything too. You can have a picture of a building blowing up and people just standing there going like,
"Oh, that's do sad Hulk music over it." Bum 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 bum. Tears and crying. And Vince McMahon going, "You're fired!"
As he's raking in the money.
I know. As he's counting money, he's sitting on his giant stack of money underneath his bottom as WWE Network subscriptions come rolling in. Mine included.
Hey, I'm going to watch some of it, so.
Yeah, I got my friend Franco, who you hear on the radio show that I do all the time. He's coming up on Friday.
I was going to say, is he getting the WWE Network?
He probably will, but he's coming down from Maine through and stopping over to stay. Hey, Kelly's going away too. Guys' night.
All right.
No. Guys' night. So yeah, we're gonna pretty much watch WWE Network.
That's good.
And play WWE old school video games.
I would play Attitude. That was a fun one.
Here Comes the Pain is an awesome one on PlayStation 2.
If I had that still, the one it was on PlayStation 1, I think. I love that game. It had Stone Cold in it. That's all I cared about.
The one that I got that is Here Comes the Pain. It has Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, The Rock, Stone Cold, and it doesn't have Hulk Hogan, but it has the Hurricane. And this is before they started paying attention to the weight class. Mm-hmm. So the Hurricane can choke slam Goldberg just as hard as he can choke slam Rey Mysterio. So
that's amazing.
And the graphics are terrible because like the hand goes through like his chest.
Yeah, there's clipping everywhere.
And then he just kind of smashes down. And then when Goldberg bumps up, he's like gets absorbed into the arm of the Hurricane. So the Hurricane I had at one point was the WWE champion, the World Heavyweight champion. He was a tag team champion with like Rikishi or Tajiri.
Okay.
And then he was United States champion and Intercontinental champion because that game just lets you kind of default into certain championship modes and then you can stay in there. So like I would lose a match, but it wasn't be a championship match. Or no, I would lose a match and then I would lose my belt, but then I would be able to immediately challenge for Intercontinental
to get it. Okay.
To get another belt, and then I could bump up and challenge for something else. I would be inserted into these matches randomly by the computer. It was so awesome. And then they changed it, and they added all these stupid things, like stamina and some of the other future games. And
yeah.
And then like I tried in one game to actually pick up as Rey Mysterio, The Rock, and chokeslam, and it wouldn't let me do it. It did a thing where it's like his back hurt him or something. Like, this is stupid.
He's too heavy.
Shawn Michaels' back was always hurting because he tried to pick up Triple H. So that's what WWE. What else? We want to talk about video games. One that's coming out is Thief. And
I'm laughing because
I bought it at full price. And
I saw this coming from a mile away.
I loved Thief so much. I loved it. The PC, even if it's the fucking PC version, I'll take it.
The ghosts of Thief Past were laughing in the background while Brendan was like, "Here, take my money."
I'm gonna be so disappointed. I'm already preparing to be so disappointed.
Well, I mean, generally there's things that you can, enjoy, especially when things get panned universally. There's usually still some stuff that you can enjoy, but it's probably going to be really bad. And remember when you asked me, are you going to get that game? I was like, nope.
And then you didn't elaborate. Next time I need you to elaborate so that I don't feel an idiot.
But I'm basing my same thing off of everything that you've seen. Everything that they've shown so far looks good.
Yeah, it does.
But for me, it just something was just like, I don't want this game. Like they're not doing enough to be like, here, take my money. South Park, on the other hand, they were like, we're going to give you everything, and we're going to take it away from you over and over and over and over again. And now that it's so close, I'm like, I will officially give you my money.
You probably made the smarter decision. I spent my money on Thief. I'll give you a full report. I'm going to get it after my trip. So
we're going to do. Oh well, no, mine doesn't come out till the 9th. So
okay,
hopefully. The game's gotten pushed back so many times. I'm just waiting. I'm going to cry if they get pushed back again.
You know what came in on time?
What?
Thief.
Shouldn't have.
I hate you.
I know.
Thief came in on time.
I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen with Titanfall for 360.
We both didn't play the beta.
Well, yeah, because we don't have Xbox One. I watched tons of video on it, but I mean, I haven't touched it and played it.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody's seen any video on the 360 one, as far as I know. I looked for it, I couldn't find it.
I don't think so.
So that should be interesting.
Because is it meant more for PS4 and Xbox One?
Well, no, it's Xbox exclusive, so it's Xbox One and PC. Those were the main pushes, and then they got a secondary company to do the 360 version of it, working with some of the people from Respawn. So that's good in a sense that Respawn was focused on the Xbox One title, but who knows how good the 360 one is as far as graphics and capability go. I mean, I mean, think 360 games nowadays, they're still pretty damn good.
Yeah. I mean, I've been playing Uncharted 2. It's been a great time for PlayStation 3.
Well, that's PS3.
It's fun.
Jumped ship.
I did jump ship. I jumped ship because I wanted to try it.
The evil Sony Corporation.
When it comes crashing down,
Black Friday
and it hurts inside. PlayStation 3. Bum, 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 bum. So yeah, I bought into it, hook, line, and sinker.
That's fine. It's okay. I want one.
Are you going to get one?
Probably in like a couple months when somebody goes on Craigslist like, I just want to be rid of this thing.
Yeah.
Please, somebody give me money for it. And I'll be like, sure, I want a Blu-ray player. Thanks.
Because you and I are in the same boat as waiting for like another 3 years or so for PlayStation 4 or Xbox One.
No, I'm getting one. Well, I mean, I was going to get one this year. I'm going to reassess financially and move for later, maybe Christmas time.
I'm going to see if there's sales. I'm going to see if there's sales. When gift cards start coming in. I'm going to see if there's sales.
Shout out to my family that's awesome. I love you.
Money, money, money. Like the Joker. You're like the Joker in 1989 Batman. Hubba, hubba, hubba. Money, money, money. Who do you trust? Me, the guy who's giving you money, or the Batman?
I missed that movie. I think I'm going to watch that now. Thanks a lot. Thanks for ruining my night. I had other plans.
Bang, 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 bang. Prince music comes on.
I'm gonna get the soundtrack for you, so you can walk around on campus to that
and do the Joker dance where he's like,
and he's just flicking paint everywhere.
Yeah. Bob, my gun. That didn't make me feel better. I love that. Such a good Joker.
What?
You seen what time it was?
Oh yeah, because we
blew through most of what we were about to say.
That's okay. There's one phenomenon that I don't think we've addressed, and probably should. Twitch plays Pokemon. Have you heard?
I've heard about that, where you can. It's a command system, right?
Yeah, it's
you
like a
write in.
massively
I
multiplayer
have no interest.
Online of a single player game, and basically the community sends the inputs in, but what ends up happening is you have thousands and thousands of people hitting up, left, right, down, A, and B. So they're playing it as if they were playing a regular Game Boy game,
right?
But you're competing against everyone around you, and they have a live stream of it, so you can watch this happen. And there was points where they were trapped in a cave, and they couldn't get out because they kept going up, down, left, right, and just walking in circles, opening menus, closing menus. I think they recently just did one of the fossils, So I don't know if you played Pokemon Red and Blue. No. Okay, all right. So they did one of the fossils, and now there's a cult revolution, or shoot, what am I talking about? Religion that is being spawned from it. Of like all hail the fossil Pokemon. I'm telling you,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is something that needs to be understood and witnessed and observed, because this is basically mass hysteria focused onto a video game.
I will look into it. I think I looked. I'm just not interested. Don't care.
Are you not a Twitch fan?
No.
See, I like Twitch. I like watching other people play video games because sometimes their gaming experience might open up doors for me as far as like, oh, I didn't know that this game you could do that, and then boom, I'm spending another $60 on getting a new game. Or you've got people that are playing in professional tournaments, and it's the live streams are really cool way of looking into it. This is just a completely new way for them. I don't think Twitch has ever done anything like this. Twitch plays Pokemon.
I'll look at it. Maybe you're convincing
Just
me.
watch it for like a couple minutes.
I'll watch
so
it
you
for a
can
few
understand
minutes.
how like idiotic.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like watching art happen, because people will start to work together and they'll all hit the same thing at the same time. So you'll see like a bunch of ups all in a row, and then a bunch of lefts. So people start to get it. But then there's the trolls who are constantly trying to fuck shit up. So they're hitting start over and over again, and they're hitting the menu open up over and over again.
That's so mean.
It's genius and crazy at the same time. Just like that burp segment.
Sorry. I'll look into it. I don't know if
I always tell you these things, and you're just like,
I'm never going to do it. Travis, my friend Travis, that you know, he gave me a comic book to read 4 months ago. I never read it, and he just demanded it back. And I said, I might read it. He goes, you're not going to. I said, you're right. So I gave it back to him.
You gave it back to him.
I'm really bad with that stuff. Anyway, what'd you learn, man?
I learned. I don't know. I don't think I took anything away.
What?
I don't. I
Come
feel
on,
like
find something.
I think I already knew everything going into it. I knew all of the knowledge. Okay, no, I did learn.
What?
To trust my intuition when it comes to video games.
And ask me what I learned.
What did you learn, Brendan?
Shouldn't spend money on a game called Thief. And that I should have listened to my friend Chris.
Because they're going to rob you of your money.
The most ironic game I've ever purchased. Thief not only took my money, it took my time because I'll play it. And it took my pride and took my manhood.
I will never pass judgment on you for that, though. You stuck to your guns. You're going to get that game, and you're going to play it. You can hate it with the rest of the people that hate it.
I basically opened my mouth, and Thief took a big shit in it. I'm Brendan.
I'm Chris. Just a big dookie.